Hello, good morning, good evening, good night, wherever you are. Welcome to Small Artist Reactions. I've been thinking a lot about what I'm grateful for with this channel that I've built, and one of the things that keeps coming back to my mind is community. The community that has come from this channel and these videos has been so amazing, and I'm always so thankful for it. So what better way to give back to it than to listen to y'all's music? If you don't know, Small Artist Reactions is a series I started very early in this channel after my experience with college radio and my love for platforming small artists. And since it's been like 3 months since I've done one of these, I feel like it's a good time to go back. This time around I also did something different. Usually I will only pick artists from the comment section of the previous video, but what I decided to do is get a little more fun. I posted on my Instagram, my Twitter, and my YouTube community a link to a form where people could submit their own music. I asked them for their artist name, why they started making music, a song to listen to. I threw all of that into a wheel, spun it, and I got a few people to listen to today. I also picked a group from the comment section of a previous video to do here because I've been wanting to listen to them for a while. And then I also picked someone that I found completely on my own. So if you're a fan of finding new music, finding new artists to listen to, don't go anywhere. My name's Henry. I love music. This is where I talk about it. This is Small Artist Reaction 5. Now here's the ground rules. I've already selected which artists I'm going to listen to. I'm going to listen to their song in full here, but I'm gonna chop it up so 1, you can see my favorite parts, and 2, it leaves it up to you to get the full experience yourself. All of their streaming platforms and other platforms will be in the description, so please check them out after the video. But let's not waste any more of your time. The first artist up is named Luan Lucero. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. This artist came from the forum I created. Their introduction was very brief, said they wanted to make music from a young age, and recommended the song Keep Rollin'. Luan has 9 monthly listeners and looks like they have a full-length album from 2023 and a single released in 2024. The song recommended, Keep Rollin', is also from the album This Loneliness. And so I'm not gonna waste any more time. Let's get into it.
I watch my dose while I'm fiddling with the potions. It's just how it goes, I can't attempt it, it's the motion. Ain't no sunken ships, my lips beyond what is open. What I hate to learn that these predicaments atrocious. I skip about it reckless with the pressure, keep it rolling. Listen to these lessons so my heart it ain't as broken. Really peep discretion, stay alarmed for these emotions. Handle all my blessings, feeding karma, so I'm strolling. I'm something I accepted with my cousins.
Ooh, I like the switch up.
Hustling for my section, from my brother, and I'm a soldier. Puzzled by reflections, need connections with my soul kid. Muzzle my aggression to protect all my composure. Keep it rolling. Yeah.
The production is really cool in this. I love like the keys layered and the synths and stuff like that.
With the pressure, keep it rolling. Listen to these lessons so my heart it ain't as broken. Really
His flow is complementing it perfectly too.
Handle all my blessings, feeding karma, so I'm strolling.
Ooh.
To me, from a musical aspect, hip hop is one of the directions where it's like 100 or almost damn near 100% on.
Little MF Doom sample in the background. I love this part. This is sick.
The sound of your name to what you're wearing, the brand of clothing, whatever. The brand of clothing, none of that matters. It's a matter how you spit and the beats, how the beats is raw.
Wow. I'm a fan. I'm an instant fan. That was that was so cool. If you've paid attention to my channel at all, you know that I'm a big fan of artists like Earl Sweatshirt, Mike, Mavi, and producers like The Alchemist. Very sample-heavy songs, very like jazzy, very melodic, and this fits perfectly into that category. The production credits were empty on the song, so I'm going to assume this was self-produced, but I am a huge fan of this beat. I love how, I said this during the song, how Luan's flow complemented it. I think artists sometimes have a lot of trouble with managing the speed or the vibe of a beat that they're rapping over, and they kind of conflict with it. This was not the case at all. And then getting a little bit like technical, I loved how Luan's flow kind of went into the tempo of the song, where you could kind of see as I was like bopping my head to the beat of the song, Luan's flow went kind of to that same tempo, where instead of being just flat monotone, being like da 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 da, it was going with the beat like da 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 da. If that makes any sense to you, I thought this was very cool. And for an artist with 9 monthly listeners, this is 100% on par with what I've seen from artists with like hundreds of thousands, if not millions of monthly listeners. This is good. Beautiful work, Luan, but we're moving on. All right, the next artist we got in here is Kingg A. It's another one that was submitted to the form, and he has 5 monthly listeners. I really liked what he said when I asked him what made him start making music. He said creating music people can relate to, and hopefully can be the music that people turn on when they need to say, I need help, and this music is the start. That's just so cool. That's a beautiful way to start making music. He recommended the song Melodies, What You Gonna Do, and Answers. I'm gonna go with the first one, Melodies. He has a pretty good discography with a few albums, a few EPs, a lot of stuff to listen to. But we are gonna get straight into Melodies. I'm excited.
Wrangler, Vapor, Stay Pure, Pager, Waster.
Ooh.
Yeah. You can't feel a certain type of pain, sir. Working harder till my brain hurt. I'ma start cause I came first. Level in my art, let it hang, sir. Always torn apart like a Wrangler. Give it in my heart, gotta stay pure. Phone number lost in this pager. I was staying sharp, had to wait, shirt. Take a going stack till I make
I'm
work.
so into this. This is so sick.
With my greed, with a base word. Going for the hard drunk chasers. And I say it all on this paper. Thoughts try to make haste words. Bought me a pack, haze words. Trapped till I rap, had it change turf. So you say, what can I say, sir? What can I say, sir? You can laugh, but it's not fun. Tell myself you can't get done.
Whoa, I'm a sucker for a good soul sample, and that was literally just like buttery smooth. The production on this was fantastic. I loved the sample. I loved how the bass and the drums complemented it. They complemented the flow very well. You can also just really hear the emotion in his bars, the struggle, the come up, the flexing, literally all of it. You can feel it just in his words. It's a very emotionally charged song about how people treat you when you're down and how they treat you when you're up. I just wish it was longer though, man. I was like literally from like the first, as soon as the beat came in, I was just hooked. Kingg A, absolutely beautiful work. I am so excited to check out the rest of your discography, but we have to move on. We have more to go. Okay, next up is a return to the traditional formula. Amelia3322 commented on one of my other small artist reactions, Raagaverse. They are so amazing. Hindustani jazz fusion. I'm a huge fan of jazz fusion, so I saw this comment and immediately was like, I need to listen to this the next time I do a video. And I think I forgot, because this is from not the last one, but the one before that. But Hindustani jazz fusion actually sounds amazing. They have 269 monthly listeners, and it looks like they have a pretty small discography with just an album and a single. Their Spotify description says that the band members consist of Shruti Ramani, Jody Prosnick, Noah Franche Nolan, and Nicholas Bracewell. I hope I pronounced all of y'all's names right. I apologize. I'm not that good at this. But it looks like they've done a lot of cool stuff. They've been at some international jazz festivals. They've been doing some cool things. But I'm very excited for this. There was not a song recommended, so I'm going to go with their top song, Kaban K Parindi. Again, I hope I said that right. So without further ado, let's go straight to it. Nice little bossa nova kind of groove going to it. I like this. Voice is beautiful. Oh my goodness. bass solo. So beautiful. Their voice is so good. Holy. I love how the keys are kind of going with her voice a little bit there. I have been transported to the Raagaverse. Again, I am a sucker for jazz fusion, and this was like everything I love about jazz fusion just combined into one. Right off the bat, you hear the bossa nova groove to it, you hear the keys, you hear the drums, you hear the bass, you hear everything kind of just working together to create this funky groove. And then the vocals come in, and I can't tell you what my favorite part of this song was because there were so many, but this vocalist is insane. The vocal flips, the moving from a ton of different pitches, the just silky smoothness of it all is baffling to me. It's so cool. And then on top of that, everybody in this band spotlighted the person that needed to be spotlighted at certain parts in the song. When the bass solo was going on, the keys and the drum supported them. When the key solo was going on, the bass and the drum supported them. And then when the vocalist was performing, everybody was just on 10, doing whatever they could to amplify that. The keys moving with the notes the vocalist was hitting, oh my goodness. I'm a fan. Did I understand the language that was being spoken? No. Does that matter? No, because what's the greatest thing about jazz funk is that it's so accessible to literally every single language, every single culture. Everyone brings something different to the table with it, and it's so beautiful. I really like that. But we have to move on. Going back to the forum, we now have Kydplaza, which is, I hope, how you pronounce it. In the forum, when I asked why they started making music, they said Arrested Development, so I figured I'd pour most of my time into learning how to produce music. So I'm very excited because this means it's self-produced. They have a very lengthy discussion. Is that Ethel Cain? Hold on. It is. Wait. That's awesome. Anyways, they recommended the song Let Your Guard Down, which they said has the best production on streaming, but they also said that Paper Bag Princess is their favorite song. So honestly, if that's your favorite, I'm going to trust you. We're going to go with Paper Bag Princess. We're not going to waste any more time. We're going to listen to it.
There's a paper bag princess. She's always almost home. How alone.
It's giving almost like Uncanny Valley vibes a little bit.
She can sleep for hours, no one's knocking at the door. But less than ambient views, letterbox user. She's an addict.
I like that.
Turn the outside light off, you can't sleep in my yours. My venue's yours only if you set your alarm.
I really like this. This is cool.
I think that it is something, but why is we still in this bed? Yeah.
I love the chords I'm hearing in this song. The production is really cool. Ooh. Not expecting this. This is sick. Whoa. That was really cool. The vibe I immediately got from listening to the song was like I said earlier, it was almost like Uncanny Valley, like kind of weird and spooky. It felt like I was watching like a haunted VHS tape or something like that, with like the grainy kind of production, the weird vocals. But I really, really liked the song like put together. I thought the lyrics were really good. I thought they were funny at times, but I also thought they just worked together really cohesively. And then again, this production was just like really, really cool. It was noisy at times. It slowed down. It highlighted the guitar and the chords. It got really experimental towards the end with the I don't even know how to describe it. It was just cool. I really like music like this because it keeps me on my toes. It didn't really have a set flow or like a set direction that it was gonna go in or that it followed. It really just like kept me guessing the entire time, and I think that's what was really cool about it. I think the 3/4 timing and the swinginess of the song kind of added to that spookiness. It almost felt like it was not like a nursery rhyme or like a old like fairy tale that he was trying to tell. And all of that just kind of came together to make this really, really cool song that I don't think I've heard a song like this before. This is really, really cool. It makes me really interested about this entire album because if I couldn't guess like where that song was going in terms of like sonically, I have no idea what this album is going to be like. I'm actually really interested. And only 113 monthly listeners is actually insane. You got it, man. But I do have to move on. We have one more artist before the end of the video. This next artist was someone I found completely on my own. Occasionally I'll go into the Spotify radio of songs that I like. I'll kind of scroll through them and I'll find people. And I found Gregory Ackerman. Gregory has 5,323 monthly listeners, which makes him the most listened to artist on this video. With a very, very lengthy discography starting back all the way in 2014, going up into his latest EP, which released last year. If I remember correctly, I found him on the radio for Guantanamo Bay Surf Club, which is like a folk country-ish band that I really like. I found him sometime last year, so if I listened to his music at all when I found him, I don't remember it. But I am very excited because I don't really find artists this way that often. I'm going to listen to the biggest song on here, Loving Hours. Let's round the video off.
Give in, you're closer now. Reach within, fade it out.
I love the weird timing on this song.
There's time today to settle down and words to shout.
I also really like his voice in this song.
There's time today, you're living now. Let's celebrate these loving hours.
Ooh, little horn fill. That was really fun. The first thing to catch my attention immediately was the very strange timing of the song. I gotta get a little bit nerdy with you, but usually songs are in like 4/4, where it's 1 2 3 4, or 3/4, where it's 1 2 3 1 2 3. This song was in a combination of like 4/4 and then I think 2/4, where it kind of went 1 2 3 4 1 2 1 2 3 4 1 2. And I love songs that do that. Artists don't really make songs that mess with timings like that a lot, but I think it's really cool when they do because it shows how intentional they are with the actual sound of the song and the vibe they want to give off. And I think it contributed a lot to this song. It gave off this like frolicky, fun vibe, and I think Gregory's voice also helped a lot with that. His voice was very fun. It was very calm. I liked when he like would fluctuate it a lot when he said loving hours. I loved the guitar in this song. I'm a sucker for good guitars. I've been saying I'm a sucker for everything in this video, but it's just true. I really do love everything. I also thought the horn fill at the end was a really nice touch. I think trumpets and other horn instruments can sometimes like feel like they're too much in a song, like they're not really necessary. I didn't feel like that at all in this song. I felt like it was complemented really well. Good stuff. 5,000 listeners is crazy. Everybody on this list needs so much more attention. And that's exactly my goal with these kind of videos. I love platforming small artists because that really is where the talent is at. It's not monthly listeners or attention or any kind of numbers that contributes or tells people how great you are. Literally all of these people had small monthly listeners and still sounded on par with people that you see on like red carpets. Such beautiful work. If you want to listen to any of these people, their information is going to be in the description. Please go support them. They're just amazing. What can I say? I think that's about it from me. I was a big fan of everybody that I listened to today. Thank you guys for watching. If this is your first time watching, please subscribe. We are so close to 900 subscribers. We are so close to 1,000 subscribers, and I'm literally, I can't wait. I'm so excited. This series is kind of a deviation from what I do normally. I usually do music commentary about albums, artists, and just topics in music in general. My next video is going to be, most likely, about the album Blush by Kevin Abstract. It's coming out tonight. It's one of my most anticipated albums of the year, and I really want to talk about it. But other than that, comment your favorite small artists. Maybe I'll react to them in the next video. And that's about it. See y'all later. Goodbye.